Well, good afternoon. We went out and did something last week. Traded our retro unit in for a Gulf Stream. It's a Conquest 269BH. I think that stands for anywhere between 26 and 29 feet, which is 29 feet. And BH is bunkhouses in the back. I'm going to give you a quick tour. We loved our other unit. We were up here about a week ago, and because of age-related type issues, getting in and out of the bed and closeness of the walls, it's getting to a point where we needed something with a slide out. We're going to do it last spring, but didn't make the deal I wanted, so I was able to this year. And again, the slide out for us makes all the difference. The extra room is what we needed. So I'm going to give you a tour of the 269BH, what we like so far and what we don't like. And what we don't like is no big deal. Done got most of them fixed. Start here at the front. For some reason, most of the Gulf Stream 269BHs, those are coming with a manual tongue jack. And I'm not going to crank this thing, especially with sway bars, so I had them change that out to an electric jack. Also, it came with no propane covers, and you get some old nasty rusty tanks, and doesn't look that great, but solved this real quick at Amazon. Slap that on there. Had to improve my trailer braking. I'll talk more about this later. I got a Kurt Echo to help me with the braking. Thing works great. I had it work in maybe 10 minutes. One thing we do like, got a switch down here. You can literally turn the battery off where you don't get drained. You got the unit, you're not using it till you want to shut the battery off to the units. Just flip the switch and everything's cool. Not a big deal, but they've got a light in the storage area, very ample storage. That'll help some occasionally when you're getting in late or whatever, have a little bit of light to know what you're dealing with. Awning, sometimes we use them, sometimes we don't. I just stuck it out a little ways to make sure it's working good and keep the sun off the side. 110 outlets for something to run outside with extension cords. There you go. Spare tire, water connection. Get old and senile like us, it tells you which one's city water and which one you hook up the hose to. 30 amp. Got your water, sewer all, electric all in the back corner. Unit level and slide out. Today is just a one-day trip. We're going to make sure everything's working, sort of a prove out type deal. One thing I'll do is keep these slide out seals lubricated. Got a can of spray and doused them down really good, and top, sides, and plan on doing that about once a month. Maybe too often, but I've seen too many people complaining about seals going bad, leaking, that type of thing. Had to put in a little bit of an extra step to get my wife up here. She's only 4'10", and got her a we'll use it to get her in and out of the truck, so she has a little bit of trouble making that first step. But one thing we really like is this really nice hand rail that you can extend out. That makes a big difference. You can start at the bottom and pull herself up. Bedroom, you may pick up a little TV noise, but a RV Queen ample storage in here. Phone jacks, 110. Plug your phone in or plug your cord in on both sides. Emergency exit window. But again, a door on each side. One thing I'll do, I've got it ordered, is put a cover on that skylight there to keep the sun out, because we're notoriously late sleepers. But this is the bedroom. Other things, the vents. That vent you can turn, you can't close it, but you can turn it to direct the air. So that was a neat thing. We really like that. Pretty standard bathroom, but we got more room. A lot more room we had in the retro. Sink, commode, shower. I like the fact it's got some hangers. We didn't have that before. So very nice bathroom. We're going to enjoy this, especially the shower. It's basically difficult to get out of the other shower because everything's so tight. Another thing we really like is the thermostat. You can set this thing to like auto or to any temperature you want, and the other one had a manual dial that we had to sort of tweak. It was sometimes difficult to get it comfortable. It was either a little too warm or too cold. This will solve that problem. There, the BH stands for the bunkhouse. You've got an upper and a lower bunk. Now we're using the lower one for storage. We'll never use these unless the grandkids come with us someday. Again, same deal, light. Somewhere to charge your phone. I'll have to get a ladder eventually if the kids do come with us, to get to the top. Here's the slide out. We've already sort of settled in, but really nice slide out for the table. Cushions are good and firm. I really like that. Feel better than the retro. Good and strong. Couch. Thing will fold out and make a bed. So they say you can sleep two in the bedroom, one here. You can take that out, take the cushions, and turn this into a bed. 4 people. Easily get 6 in here. I wouldn't want to ever go camping with 6 people, but it's doable, I suppose, for a family that's got maybe several small kids. But here's the reason we dealt with the folks and got us a new unit. Wife can use her cane or walker, and she can get out of that door to the bed wide open all the way down to the bathroom. Large 2-burner stove, more than we ever need. This is what we use. We microwave everything. We'll occasionally use it, but the one thing we don't like, but it's not a really big deal because we don't use it a lot, is you got to use a handheld igniter to light the burners. Push down, turn the gas on, and then use a match or some type of lighter to light the burner. But again, no big deal because we rarely ever use these. By the door, we love this. It's a temperature controller for the hot water. You can stand there and adjust the water temp, and it's instant, by the way. The other unit basically turned the water on, let it run a long time till it finally started to warm up. This unit, the person that sold it to us showed me how to stand here, adjust the temperature, and run the hot water out the faucet. And when it got comfortable, you can literally then take a shower just using the hot water only and not having to use the cold to cool the hot water off. So that's a great idea, especially if you're out boondocking somewhere, you are limited on water. You can still take a shower and not run your water out. And most videos you see these people showing these things off, and nobody's ever been at them, but I'm showing you mine with what it looks like people using it. Pillows and books and food on the counter, and we're having a big time. I'm tickled to death with the unit. Nothing at all against our Riverside Retro, but we just got to the point where we needed some room to move around in. The other unit was smaller, way smaller. This is a lot heavier. I think the other unit weighed around 37. I think this unit's around 54. But I'll talk more about the trailer brake, the Kirk Echo unit I bought, and how easy that is. But this is what we're going to be using until we're too old, and I guess when we get to that point we'll trade it in for a small Class C maybe and just ride around. I don't know, but we're loving it so far. Hope you've enjoyed it.